I wanted to wish everybody Happy New Year. The 2020 is going to be an amazing time, year of the rat, and we're going to definitely have a lot of excitement. And there's a lot going on with immigration this year. So I just want to do a little bit an overview. We are starting with the EB-5 having so many changes, new regulations, increased amounts for the investors to be investing. We're talking about the TEA investment increase from 500 to 900,000 and the regular EB-5 investments from $1 million to 1.8 million. Those are significant numbers. That's also, we need to make sure that we understand that now the actual TA designation, which used to be the room that was given to the local governments and the federal agencies, is now with the USCIS, and USCIS is deciding, pretty much it's the czar who is deciding on what is the TEA and what is not the TEA. So that's something new as well. We're also seeing a lot more applications filed by the professionals from India who are here on H-1Bs, and with the EB-1, EB-2 and EB-3 categories being so delayed, they choose to apply for EB-5 so that they can have some stability of them living in the United States with the families. And you know, when you have this unknown for so many years, it's really unconscionable to have these people to wait so long. So a lot of them are applying for EB-5s. Korean EB-5s has gone up. There is an increase in the Vietnamese EB-5 applications. The Chinese is kind of stating and stabilizing, so it's not on the increase as much as it used to. The Russian applications are down, but all in all, EB-5 program is transforming and changing, and you do need an immigration attorney to assist you with that one. Well, let's move on to the next subject, which is right now the H-1B. The H-1B season is starting now. If you really want to have professional help from an experienced attorney, you should start hiring your attorney now, because if last year we could have still accommodate you, let's say in the beginning of March, with putting your application together, that's no longer true, because now there is an additional step, which is the registration. And the registration will be opening in March, so we need to have all of our clients already on the roster so that we apply with those in mind. And of course, it's now a different process. First you register, you need to have the EIN number, you need to have the employer address, the employer name, and then you also need the employee name. You don't need to show their position yet, but you do need their name, their date of birth, the country they're from, etc. You also want to be very careful, because the same individual should not be applying for more than one visa through the same employer. Why am I underlying from the same employer? If the person is so highly qualified and there's more than one employer who want to employ them, and it's a different position and the employers are not related, then employers can potentially apply for that same individual to see if they will be lucky to get that individual through the H-1B. So that's a huge distinction that is definitely very important. And if there are any duplicates, then those cases will be denied. There's also going to be a wait list, and the wait list is pretty much all those cases that are not picked could go on the wait list. And then if somebody is, again, somehow screwed up and the information was typed wrong, or the person has been filed for twice, then those unqualified applications will be put back into the pool, and then people from the wait list would go into the pool again to be maybe picked. So that's what we understand right now about the new process of the H-1B. There is also a question about, well, do you file with a premium processing or not with a premium processing? And I have my own solutions for my clients, or what I'm going to do this year for that. One thing I'll be saying for sure is that we should prepare all the packages ready before the registration period starts, because there's not enough time between the March 18th to the April 1st. There's not going to be enough time to put all those packages together, and you want to file and make sure that you're filing your application timely. So that's all the information that is important on the H-1B. I've also seen some trends on the E-2 recently, which has to do with supervisory positions. There is a lot of E2 managers that are coming to the United States now that are actually going for their interviews and getting denied. Prior to this current administration and the way that the Department of State is looking at the E2 manager positions, as long as you have the E2 investor and the manager qualifies under the relationship through the citizenship or nationality, there was very little scrutiny about their actual qualifications on the supervising people. And I've seen now a bunch of clients coming to me with their E2 managers being denied because they did not provide enough information on their supervisory activities as a manager here. So it's pretty much looks like we're looking at the same L1A manager qualifications, and the E2 manager is now catching up with that. So those are the new topics. We're going to talk about them more in upcoming weeks. And again, happy holidays, happy new year. And I am hoping to have more of this short kind of summaries of my experiences through my clients and through teaching courses to other immigration attorneys, and also of course through attending some of the conferences and meetings. So I'll talk to you next week. This is Margo with Fennemore Craig, and we are here to assist with all of your immigration needs. Thank you.